not die. Just go retirement on a cruise, man. Just like enjoy yourself. You don't need to be bossing me around.
Retire.
Just go have a margarita in the Bahamas with your fucking
Yeah.
massive pension that you only had to work 55 years for, and your $1 million house that cost $20,000 10 years ago. I'm not bitter at all. I promise. I'm not.
Just buzz off and leave us alone. That's basically the memo. What's going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the Dual Hemisphere Hangout. My name is Luke, and join with me each and every week. I do have my lovely co-host, Jake. Jake, my man, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. Hello. How are we going? Oh, Luke's in a rave. He's cycling through his ring light, and it got to the one that's like flashing blue and red. It looks like he's just been arrested.
It's awful. It's awful. I was like, dude, it's so awful. I was like, bro, like, why is it every time I start recording, like, stop? Okay, no, that turns it off. I'm still learning how to work this thing, dude. Oh my god, now it's green.
Now he's in the club. Luke's popping bottles in the club. There, he's back.
There we go. All right. I'm sitting there doing the intro, and I'm like getting blinded by my ring light. I'm like, bro, which button is it? It's a bottom button that changes the cycle. There's a fucking little like this button. There's a little like I won't show it, but there's a little red music note button, and that's what makes it like colorful and fun. And then this is the one that gets us back to normal. Anyways, Jake,
Anywho.
My man, how has your week been, my guy?
It's been pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. It's
all right.
It's been filled with the cricket. The Ashes test match between the Australians and the English has finally kicked off yesterday. And the Aussies have been in fine spirit as they usually are because they're so much better than us. We're so bad. We're so bad. And we get it in the neck because like, well, you invented the game. Like, come on. It's but no, it's been fun. And then the day came, and then they absolutely destroyed us in the morning. And I was like, oh god, here we go again. But it's okay because we destroyed them in the afternoon. So it's 1-for-1 at the moment. We're slightly ahead, but I think, as Luke said, are you ready to roll this morning? I was like, I'm running to the shop because I think a storm's coming. Yeah, so it's probably going to get rained off. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't take a lot of rain for cricket to that ball is dangerous when it's wet. So it's been friendly banter on the train, especially yesterday when I went to work. I've never been called a pom more in my life than that train ride. It's all good banter though. It's everyone's having a good time. It's not doesn't have to be deeped. It doesn't have to be like, oh my god, I don't want to live here anymore because they obviously don't like me because they do. It's just
of course.
They just know they're better than us, and that's fine. That's fine. But I swear to God, the one in like 20 years. It's like the World Cup. It happens once every 4 years. But there'll be one time. Like I think the last time we won was like 2005 or something. We might win this time, and if we win in Australia, I might put the England flag outside my house.
Oh no! Careful. No, that's funny though. No, that's crazy. So I guess next to football, like, is cricket the second biggest sport in the UK?
No. Well, it is very popular. It is very popular. It's weird, but I think it's rugby union. Rugby union packs out more stadiums than rugby league doesn't do very well. And then I'd say probably cricket, I guess. Cricket, it doesn't really pack out stadiums because it's more of a... I suppose you could get higher attendance. No, you won't get higher attendances at the darts, but you'll get more rowdy attendances because the darts is just a drinking fest. Imagine fancy dress with some sports going on in the background. But that's what cricket is as well. People come up in fancy dress. And, it's a very popular sport, but a lot of people just play it and watch it at home. It's a long day if you're going to watch. There are some like 1 day formats where you get to see both teams bat. I mean, if you bought a ticket yesterday, you were in for a treat because you got to see both teams bat and get knocked down at the same time. So it was highly entertaining. But yeah, cricket's, you either love it or hate it. It's a Marmite thing. I love it. I love it, and I've played it as a kid, and it works well because the cricket season's in the summer, and then the soccer or the football goes over the winter. So you have coverage all year round, and then you've got Poshman Sport F1 in the middle of all of that. But let's be honest, I'm not getting in that. I haven't got a cool 5 million to dump on just a go-kart. Never mind.
No, absolutely not. That is not a sport you just like, I'll try it. You don't casually try that.
Definitely not. It's cool. It's been exciting. It's been a nice relief to the Christmas rush that is coming to an end, Luke. I could see the end. Very much so. We had the scheduling meeting last week, last Thursday, and next week is the final week of stress.
Okay.
And then I can return to being normal.
There you go. Good. No, that's good. Yeah. I was like, I can only imagine because it's like, again, now the field that I'm currently in, it's nonstop. Like, not all year round because I work with children, but like, because we get like days off because now I'm finally get federal holidays off, bank holidays off now. But yeah, like we don't really have a fast period like most industries have like that. Like management side, we always want to get our numbers up for enrollment and stuff like that. But the thing is, you can't get enrollment up in the last quarter, last month or 2 months of the year because there's so many days off. Like next week, it's the Thanksgiving break. So we're getting the day before Thanksgiving off, and the Friday after Thanksgiving off. So I essentially have a 5-day weekend, which is really nice. But it's also very normal here in America for that. And then you get about 3 weeks of December, and then you get the Christmas break, and we're off from the 23rd until the 3rd of January. So
you get the whole week.
December.
Nice.
Yeah. And so so the enrollment, like no one wants to enroll their kid and pay $300 a week and miss 4 weeks in that 2-month period, right? Because it's like you're essentially just giving us a free month of childcare, where you're not watching kids. You still have to pay even regardless of if we're open or not. Like you have to, even if like we're closed for an entire week, you have to pay that week regardless to hold your kid's spot, which is how you make money. It's a business. But so we don't really have that. It's like after that period, it's like usually our big peaks in our field in the management side is January. They get the enrollment up, and then getting our summer camp filled, and then the big peak is in August to September, where we're getting ready for the new school year, where the enrollment hikes. So our peaks are January and then like July. And that's where we really have we get that's where the crunch time really kind of comes in. But I'm very thankful I don't work in an industry where crunch time is very real towards the end of the year, because that's just does not sound like fun.
It's not. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know why it's a thing. Like you said, we shut down for like a week maximum. We book the week out for shutdown because we have to clean the clean rooms. Like we have to do a full decontamination or whatever over the year. Usually that only takes a day and a half. We're usually back open by day 3 or day 4. So I don't know what this rush is to avoid a week. It's just a week. We are shut down 1 week a year. But no, it's like they're trying to ram everything in because apparently they were going to schedule it all in that 1 week. Like, no. That's not how it works.
No. You don't get that, no. But no,
I can't wait till our generation become the bosses, Luke. I could see a massive shift.
Very much so.
I could see a massive shift in what has been and what will be. It's good.
I joke around it, and I just say to myself, I really just can't wait till these 70-year-olds just die. Because
not die. Just go retirement on a cruise, man. Just enjoy yourself. You don't need to be bossing me around.
Retire.
Just Go have a margarita in the Bahamas with your fucking massive pension that you only had to work 55 years for, and your $1 million house that cost $20,000 10 years ago. I'm not bitter at all, I promise. I'm not.
Just buzz off and leave us alone. That's basically the memo. Buzz off and leave us alone.
We got it from here.
Got this.
We got it. It's in safe hands.
Got it. All right, guys, you get 3 weeks off. All right, no, I'm just kidding.
Anyone that wants leave, take it. I've got you.
I got you. We got you. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, no. I guess my week's been pretty chill as well. After we recorded the podcast, I got to go Saturday. I went to a concert. I went to go see the band Water Parks. It was a really freaking awesome show. One thing I think I've always really appreciated about specifically like pop punk shows and just like overall more smaller intimate venues, like there was maybe 500, less than 500 people in that arena. It was just a big, it was pretty small. It was inside, it was in the Norva. I'm pretty sure there was probably anywhere, but like if I were to venture a maximum maybe 400, 350 people. It wasn't a lot of people.
Intimate.
Very intimate, but with a pop punk show, it's not like intimate in the sense of like the theme, the genre and stuff like that. It's very upbeat, very fun and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun, man. One thing I will always appreciate about Water Parks, and I don't really go to too many concerts. I went to Warped Tour when it came around to Virginia Beach when I was a teenager every year, and that's basic festival, showing up at the show, stuff like that. Never really went to a concert. Water Parks was my first concert that I went to 3 years ago. And man, they really just changed my view on just how cool. They definitely have made me want to go see all my favorite bands in like a more intimate show like setting, because it's just really cool, because they put on a great performance. I was there with a friend, and the opening acts, you could really tell why they were openers and why they were going on second, because like they just obviously had not had the same stage presence and like crowd working and stuff like that as the lead, obviously, because it's their tour, obviously. But it was just, it was kind of just they were good. The openers were really good. So I was very proud about.
It's really nice when you get a decent set of openers. Like I'm descending. I'm not ascending this time. I'm descending. Like the openers. I've had a couple of gigs where it's a battle to get through the first 2 hours. It's like, man, this is not good. Usually it's the first one, and like you give them the cut, because like they're like, hey, we're so and so, and you look them up on socials, and they've got like a couple of thousand followers. And then you look on like Spotify or Apple Music, and they've got like one single or like an EP. And it's like, okay, right, this is their first time. They're not going to, like, you can't sound check in your own garage. Like, let's be honest. So when you get put in a venue like this, you don't really know how to sound check. Then you get like your second warm up gig, and they're like up and coming. They're getting like a couple of thousand listens a week or whatever. And they still sound just as garbage as the first one. But like you say, I've been blessed recently. Well, I haven't been to many gigs recently, but the past few that I have been to have been like almost flawless in a way of like the ebbs and flows of the first two, and then you don't feel too knackered when you get to the end, and because that's the last thing you want. You want to get to the mid, and you're like, oh. I went a bit too hard in the early stages.
The beginning. Yeah, exactly. No, it was a good time. I mean, like you said, the opener was a guy by the name of Jiraiya. They definitely went out there. They were newer, and while their performance was good, the quality of the sound was not great. Like you could not hear the guy sing because the music, and that's kind of like the unfortunate thing about opening, because they're kind of like the test dummies to figure out, we got to adjust this. But overall, put it on a good show. The next one was a girl. Her name was Chloe. I can't remember her last name. She actually had like more followers on Spotify than Waterparks.
Oh.
But her music was so much better live than it was on Spotify. Because afterwards, I listened to her stuff on Spotify. I'm like, man, I much prefer her live music versus, because it's very like, you could definitely tell like it was very much really produced. Like it was very heavily produced and stuff like that. The vocals, the, you know, not really live instruments on the recording side of it, but live, amazing. Like I really liked it. And then yeah, Waterparks they just stole the show. It was called the Prowler Tour. It literally was just a mixture of all their songs, like they're from this discography, because they haven't dropped a new album yet. That's coming earlier next year. So we really just kind of got the greatest hits. So like the way they broke it down was like, you know, Waterparks, here's their hype, like their fun side, and then like we heard all like the more upbeat music, and then there was like the sad side, so you heard a little bit more of the sadder songs, but it wasn't like not sad acoustic, but more like sadder lyrically songs, but still fun. They did a really cool job by interacting with the crowd and letting some of the crowd pick the song. So they gave them like 2 options, and they found someone in the crowd with the camera and pointed to them, say, which song do you want? And I was so happy that every song that they gave the option, my song got picked, because I was like, let's do this song. And it was freaking awesome. And then halfway through the show, so this was the coolest part, because I hadn't been to this venue yet. There is a backstage that the artists can go behind. Like there's the front stage, and then there's a backstage behind everyone. So halfway through the set, he goes to the backstage, and I was about in the second, third part of the show, of the crowd. And then when we turn around, I shit you not, he was maybe like the lead singer was maybe 6 feet in front of me, and that was the coolest shit ever, because I've never been that close before to like a band or anything like that. That was really, really cool. And then like he also did one where he walked through the crowd and stuff like that, which is really dope. And the music, I mean, they just really just put on a great show. I'll show you clips. I'll send you some clips after the podcast so you can see kind of like what I'm talking about. But man, like great experience. It really just makes me just want to go see all my favorite bands. Like I want it, like, and the next time Neck Deep is in Virginia, I will drive. Like I don't care how far, I will go drive to go see.
They
Neck
put
Deep
on a
live.
good show.
Yeah, and I can only imagine, because you sent me some clips of them and you've gone and seen them, and I can only imagine how fun their shows can be. And so yeah, like it was just a really great time, man. I love concerts. It's really given me appreciation for it. And since this is my second time going to a proper concert, and I, again, once again had a great time, like I'm all in on like going to concerts now. Like I'm checking like all my favorite artists and seeing where they're touring and checking ticket prices and doing all that great stuff.
Yeah, my friend's a massive gig head. He does about what, I want to say 3 a week. He'll be in like midweek in the pits, middle of the week, and then getting up and going for work. It's like, Matty, I'm not that type of guy, man. I don't think I could do that.
No. Yeah, no, that's fair. That can because I will say, like after the concert, my voice was sore. I was tired. I was exhausted. My knee hurt. I'm standing for 4 hours, jumping up and down. I'm like, I'm 32. I shouldn't be doing this shit anymore.
Yeah, in my 20s, like, I could do it. I could do it. So like without a shadow of a doubt. I remember going to Avenged Sevenfold, and they had Disturbed on before them, and then some other. I think it was just Disturbed and Avenged, and I was in the pit for probably like 3 hours. 3 hours, and I came out. I was fine.
God bless.
I was fine. And then I went to download the other year, and Jesus Christ. Every morning was a struggle. And I did 5 days of it.
Yeah, God bless you. God bless. No, couldn't be me. No. Oh, man. But yeah, after that, I mean, work was pretty uneventful. I'm trying to think. What else did I do this week? Yeah,
I know what you did.
Friendsgiving.
You sent me a picture of a game that you bought.
Oh God! Oh man! Are we going on to that? Oh my God!
Yeah, I need to hear this, because you were flirting with the idea last podcast.
Yeah, so it happened. So this is this part of the podcast we're gonna call Luke and the Boys' FC 26 Pro Clubs run. It's a great story. Not a long.
It's already
story,
over,
but a great story. So we get clubs, and mind you, we've been playing we play clubs since I think the first time we played clubs all together as a collective unit was like FIFA 15. And so I played probably all the way up to like FIFA 19 or 20. I think one time I just got so pissed and I stopped. I retired for like 5 years. And now that I moved back in with my best friend, everyone's like, all right, I think this is the year we're going to get clubs again. And so, again, we never call it by its proper name. We do not call the game FC 26. We call it clubs. And so we went and bought clubs today the other day because it was on sale for half off.
That's not bad,
and
actually.
Dude, it's shit. It's god awful. It's
bad.
It's bad.
Dude, is it bad because you're bad? Or is it bad just because it's bad?
No, it's bad because of the way they changed the thing. So, unlike previous games and pro clubs, you could change your position, you could change your player up to kind of like match whatever your team kind of needed, like at any point. You didn't need to do anything too crazy and stuff like that. Now, it's basically pay to win. In the sense that you have to have multiple people to change position. So if I wanted to go striker and I put all my attributes into the striker position, I'm stuck playing a striker. Like if I say I can't like adjust my stats and maybe make it more like of a forward and stuff like that, right? Or let's say I wanted to play. It's like maybe I need to just go defender for this year. I would have to go then create a new player, which costs 25,000 FIFA coins, or basically about $10. Which you can grind them out and do it that way as well. And then you get your skill points and stuff like that, but they're very heavily monitored. They very much, I don't know if you played NBA 2K, but they basically have made it very much my player coded like NBA 2K, pretty much grindy, pay to win, only one self slot. So it really, and then when you get matched up against players, again, the skill differences. Matchmaking is still awful. They don't really care about the skill level. Or like, yes, your club's low ranked, but they're going to put you in with a bunch of people who are like 90 overall. So it's kind of like a little bit unfair on that. And then just the overall game, the AI defense is still dog water. They just cut through the defense and they kick it in. So overall, it was not a great experience. And I'm pretty sure we're not playing that ever again. I think we're just going to go ahead and return it. I'll keep it because I do enjoy good manager mode. I do enjoy good like kind of franchise mode in sports games. So I'll probably keep it for that because I really do enjoy the manager mode side of FIFA. Overall, I'll probably keep it for that reason alone. But I think our club's times are over. I think we enjoyed our 3 days, and I do not think we will be getting it again because the last thing I read before I went to bed is I am returning this tomorrow. I'm getting my money back. So
it's good that you can do that though, because I saw you bought physical copies. So what have you got, like a month to return it? For full
30-day policy,
full return. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's like gone are those days really, because everyone's pushed into digital purchases now, and literally in the contract of the digital purchase, it's like if you so much as load it on your console, and that isn't downloading the game, that is just putting the image on your like Nintendo are the worst for it, man. You buy something from the eShop, it doesn't start downloading straight away. The moment it comes up in your home screen, you do not get a refund for that. There is a no refund policy. Oh. And it's like you haven't even played 1 second of the game and you're not allowed to refund it. At least with Steam, I think you get like 2 hours to refund. So it's like you give it. Yeah, you give it like an hour and it's like, this game is not what I expected, or it's buggy, or you don't have a system to play it, which I think is really good for Steam, because you might look at the minimum specs and go, oh, well, I've got more than the minimum and I don't want to play at 4K, 1 billion FPS. I just want to play the game for what it is. And then you get there and it's really not playable. It's like, okay, I'm going to return this and I'll get my money back. But Nintendo do not care. Do not care. It's like, you've paid, your money has already been spent on something else.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, I think, and it could all be an overreaction, and we'll probably get on tomorrow. That's kind of like the ups and downs of the club. We'll say what we're gonna do, and we don't do it. But the reason why we have bought clubs physical for the last like every year is so when this shit happens, we can just return it, and that way it's not stuck on our hard drive, and we feel obligated to play it. But like overall, like it was fun to get back into it. Like I enjoyed my time I had with it. Was it frustrating? Yes. Towards the end, when we were getting blown out 5-1, was it fun? Absolutely not. the AI is still like so frustrating. Like they don't like if you call for the ball, they'll blatantly ignore you, even if you're like wide open. Like I can understand the AI be like, hey, I'm not going to give you the ball there. Like that doesn't make sense. But like my friend, he's a center mid, and he's calling for the ball alone to set up the play, and they look at him, and then they kick it to the AI who's double covered, and I'm just like, what's going on? Why is the AI so bad? But yeah, it's clubs, man. Like it's a love-hate relationship. The highs of clubs are great, the lows of clubs are awful, and at the end of the day, I used to end up going to bed mad because something happened. We never end on a win. We always end on a loss, and it's never a good thing.
No, because you can't end on a win because it's just one more.
No,
like we won. We got it. The only time I've ever ended on a win is in pro clubs is when I've actually made it to Division 1. Like Division 1 champion. And then we called it. It's like, that's it. Do not ruin this because we can't get any higher.
No, we're done. We're done.
We're and I'm saying like this was a long time ago, man. I'm talking like FIFA 16, 17, 18, one of them ones.
Yeah.
Back when pro clubs was fun.
Yeah, I think the only time we won Division 1 and won the championship was FIFA 17. I think that was the one that we did that one in.
That seemed I'd like good matchmaking though. But
yeah,
everyone was 99 rated. Like it was a level playing field because you had sliders. Right, so you just changed in between the games. It like Luke said, there's none of this money involved. People played pro clubs because I liked it better when they didn't touch. Exactly. I liked it better when they didn't touch pro clubs. And it was frustrating for like people who played pro clubs. They didn't touch pro clubs for about 4 years. It's just the same fucking mode, never fucking touched it. And then they touched it. And then they fucked it up ever since. So, I mean, it's just like whatever at this point, nostalgia glasses. But it did bring up a really cool, it brought up, like, again, that nostalgia aspect of playing with friends. And I want to turn this question over to you, Jake, is out of, like, when thinking back on all the games that you've played with, like, your friends or your friend group over the years, what is, like, that one game that stands out to you? What are your favorite, like, just online playing moments, like, in your gaming history? Oh, it's Modern Warfare 2, hands down. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Mm-hmm. That was the best time in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
When I look back, you look back on life and you go, oh my God, I had it fucking so good. So good. Mm-hmm. There was a little, like, group of us, maybe like, I say little, it was more like 20 of us at school.
A little group of us.
Technically, yeah. The little group is now just me and Luke and maybe someone else on a weekend.
Yeah, I know, right? A little group is our draft league. That's a group. That's a little group.
There was about 20 of us, and we'd all walk past each other because there was one main corridor in our high school, or I don't know what that is for you, Luke, when you're like 16. Is it high school?
Yeah, high school.
Yeah.
Call it high school. Yeah.
And there's one main corridor. Left is to the buses. Right is to, like, walk up the hill and go home, or your mum or dad is picking you up from the car park. And we'd all meet at that junction, and it would just be, you on? And that meant, are you coming on tonight? Are you coming on? And everyone would be like, yep. And you didn't even have to say a time. About 4:30, 4:45, you'd receive the invite to the lobby. It would be like, you'd pop up on your Xbox. I remember just sitting there in my room because I lived like a 10-minute walk from school, so I got home first. And I just put the Xbox on, don't put the headset in, and I'd just have it like on max volume, and it'd just be sat on the like main screen, and you just listening to the all the MW2 background music, and then you just hear the little the little notification on Xbox 360. I was like, oh, it's time. So I'd be running upstairs, and we would play. No one will lie, probably high rise S&D for maybe 7 hours. It would be no limit S&D. There'd be like 8 of us per. It was private match. We never played online. It was all private match. God forbid you got like 360 no scoped, or because it would be just snipers only to begin with, and then the people that couldn't really snipe would get really annoyed, and then they would pull out like a UMP or a SCAR, and everyone would be like, oh nah, and then the whole lobby would start chirping. And then we'd play for hours. There'd be no scopes, there'd be all sorts, and then that kind of branched off into pro clubs for a little bit. 6 of us that played FIFA would branch off for that, and then it followed COD throughout the whole thing. We had a zombies run for a little bit, but the zombies games took too long, and I would end up playing too late, and my mum would turn the internet off when we were at like round 50, and I would be fuming, because it just said Jake dropped out, and then I'd have to text my mate Danny going, internet shut off, it's 2 a.m, my mum's getting pissed off. And then we did Battlefield for a little bit as well. Battlefield 3 that's the generation we're in. So BF3 doesn't really accommodate more than 4 because you just squad up. But I tell you now, that game was abusable. It would be Toby and Danny in a tank, or they would get the jets. It would be me and Danny Maz in the Apache. I would fit the field upgrade that turned the flares into an instant recharge, and he would just be gunning. So literally, you couldn't take us down. You couldn't shoot us down because you get one lock on it, it'd be like, boop, 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 and then you press your flares, and it go, and then it'd go past. But you've got instant recharge on your flare, so the next one would be, boop, 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 and it'd be like. And then it all died because then it carried on a little bit through college, which is like it's at ages 17 to 18. And then it fully died at university, which is 18 to 21. Ages 18 to 21, it went it fully died, and that was it really. I mean, we did go back from Modern Warfare 2 onto COD 4 for a little bit and do like 1v1s and shipment. It was all FPS stuff really. And we did. I had a free game library, but that free game library carried me through every single year. Yeah, every single year. Yeah. And I imagine yours is probably the same. Maybe with a bit of like American sport in there, like NBA.
Yeah. No, I mean, we definitely like. It's funny because you mentioned like how like it kind of ended for you like from high school, what we would call 12th grade into university. That's kind of like where it did. Ours really started like really hardcore. Like we became gamers when we were like 20, like when we were in like
late bloomers
college properly. Yeah, I mean, like they were like and we all had our own thing. They were playing Call of Duty, Battlefield, all that great stuff, Halo, like in high school because they all had online. But again, me, I didn't have internet, so I always played single player games, and we would talk in school, but like I didn't game with anyone online.
Carry on.
Anyways, and so college started, and so the first foray into that was definitely pro clubs. We all got FIFA 15, played that. That was my first foray into that. And so the way it would work for the good like portion 4 years was it would start off with pro clubs, and then we would get mad at clubs, and then we would go on to GTA Online. So we played GTA Online all the time, and we fucking played GTA Online when we were doing that game. My gaming catalog, I told you, like that was one of my games we had the most hours in because that's what we did. Like we would go on GTA for 3 to 4 hours. We would do some missions. We would just free roam. We would create like our own scenarios and stuff like that.
You basically invented RP before RP was a thing.
Exactly. Yeah, basically what we did in there. So there was one scenario that's making me laugh thinking about it now. My friend Hunter, he would pretend to be like his character's like the mogul. He always had the money and stuff like that. And we would do this role playing thing where he would then play as his son, and his son gets abducted by like our friend Mason, who's trying to like use him for money. And then me and my friend Sharif would be the ones trying to save Hunter's quote unquote kid from being taken by Mason. And it was just so much bullshit. It was god awful. It was so much fun. And it was just like, that's the shit like I look back on very fondly, like just dumb shit that we were doing back in the day like that. Obviously, like we would do the races, and the races were so much fun as well. I'd always end up someone would like come in last place and try to fuck everyone over. And it was so much like running around, going backwards on the track and shit like that. And then Battlefield 4 was a big part of us as well. That was kind of like the main shooter that we played for a while there because we never really got into COD. Got into the Modern Warfare remake for a little bit, but it was mainly Battlefield 4 that we played a lot of as well. That was kind of like our designated shooter. And then Friday the 13th was another big game that we played a lot together.
Oh wow.
That was a lot of fun. Like there's a lot of clips of us playing that. That was kind of like when we all started foraying into the PC realm of gaming. It was kind of like that time with our laptops and computers and stuff like that. Friday the 13th was a big one that we always would get on as well. But like you said, like instead of during the week, it would be like the Fridays, like Friday night, like around when we would all get off, probably around like that 7-8 o'clock mark. It would start off with clubs and get off, play clubs probably to like 10:30 or short or quicker, depending on how many games we lost in a row. And we'd switch over to GTA for the majority of the night. And then we'd hop off and maybe get on some Battlefield. And we'd be up to like 3 a.m. We would just cycle through like our games as a friend. Those were the nights where we didn't play games by ourselves. Like no one liked games by themselves. It was like we were always doing multiplayer experience games. And yeah, I look back on those nights very fondly because they were a lot of fun. And it made me not jealous, but like feel like, damn, I really missed out in high school. Like that experience playing games with them, but it also made it more. I appreciate it now looking back on it. Like, that was a lot of fun. And I miss those moments so much. And I'm like, that's why we got clubs. Because I'm like, let's just get back to it. Let's see if we can like rekindle that magic. And unfortunately, clubs is ass.
I think Battlefield will do it for you. I think Battlefield will do it for you. The newest Battlefield, it's not as sweaty as it used to be. And they've made the infantry a bit more viable. Like they went heavy vehicle for way too many ever since Battlefield 1. I think they went away, like the vehicles were a bit overpowered. Yeah, like if God forbid you just wanted to play infantry for a little bit and then you just have jets flying over, or I just remember that the Dreadnought in Battlefield 1, and it's like, well, I can't stand in half of the map because there's someone in the Dreadnought just sending bombs over.
Yeah, exactly. No,
you just get sniped from nowhere. It's like, what? Where is this? And it's like the camera just pans to the biggest fucking battleship on the side of the map.
Those moments are fun. They play Battlefield like every night, and it looks like a lot of fun. So that might be like the game maybe I treat myself for Christmas or something like that.
The Battle Royale's free. Red Set.
Yeah, it's free.
So you can give that a go. No?
It's okay. We don't do battle royales in this house.
That's good. It's just like, it's free. Yeah, it's always free.
It's free. It's free. Exactly. I hate battle royale stuff. I've never been a fan of them. Like Fortnite, like I tried playing back in the day with my friend, and I just don't enjoy it. So it's just like,
I think I've got like maybe 40 hours of Fortnite, and that was a push. I pushed really hard to get through that. So it's so bad.
Fortnite definitely was not it. And then you got me thinking about it too. I was thinking about like us, like our core group of friends playing games together. Like some of the standout games I always think back on are like obviously like the Mario parties. Those were always so much fun to play on stream. Those were a lot of fun. I remember I remember the Mario Kart tournaments. Those were always fun. I still laugh every time. I still laugh every time on your little video of you just see my car curve off the side. You're like, Luke, no. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I suck at Mario Kart, man. Obviously the Dynamax battles were always so much fun to play together. There was one game. What was the other game that we... Oh yeah, and then like the freaking Nuzlocke races. Those not Nuzlocke races, what was the one we did in Scarlet and Violet? That one always made me...
The bingo boards?
It was the lockouts? The bingo. That was fun. Yeah, the lockout. Yeah. That was a lot of fun to play, too. Those were fun, man. Those were fun.
It's the lockouts are kind of... It's a good content game because you're technically playing by yourself, but with others, so you don't have to rely on a connection thing, which is... Like, me and Luke are probably playing Battlefield right now with... I mean, we tried, but was I here? I don't think I was. I think I was in the UK when we played last time because it was a free weekend. And I know that Battlefield, it's good over like America, UK. can't imagine it's good here. I mean, unless it puts us both on a Japan server, because we're going Japan servers on Discord. Sorry, I'm like talking way over you.
No, I'm saying no. You're fine. It probably would. I'm thinking about it now. I was like, I remember when we played. I honestly don't think it was even the connection. I mean, for me, I just don't think my computer could run it that well. Like, I think that was the biggest problem for me when we played was the computer couldn't run it. So we definitely would have to test it out. If we get Battlefield, we'll have to rock up on a Saturday morning, Saturday night for you, and just see how it goes.
I'd like to not buy it completely. We just need a free weekend. That's what we need. We need a free weekend just to test it, and then
exactly.
And then maybe I'll take the plunge. It's so expensive.
Yeah. There definitely is going to be a free weekend soon. They'll probably do it over Christmas or something. Not Christmas. That's a lie. They won't do it over Christmas. They'll do it in the springtime, most likely.
They should do it now.
Like that.
Then you get the Christmas sales.
That's true. That's very true. It's going to go on sale soon, probably for you, like for 50 versus 70. But that's all you're going to get. It's EA.
I did see that the Black Friday sales have just gone live on the PlayStation Store, but I haven't I haven't had a real look at it yet.
I haven't looked either. Yeah, me neither.
I don't want to at the moment.
Well, no, I don't. I don't want to look at. Oh, look at all the money you can save and all the games you can buy that I'm not going to play. But no, that's cool. And then I guess in gaming news, the Game Awards announced their Game of the Years this year. They're the runner-ups. I'm gonna pull it up real quick so I don't get anything wrong. But no. So the biggest one, obviously, probably the showrunner that was nominated for literally everything. Clair Obscure Expedition 33 is going to be the one that's taken away everything. Like, these are all the games that it's nominated for categories. Clair Obscure is nominated for Game of the Year, Best Art Direction, Best Audio Design, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative. It's nominated for 3 out of the 6 for Best Performances, and then Best Score and Music.
It's got to win that one hands down.
I'm seeing if there's anything else, and that's it. So out of the the Best RPG as well, and just going down if I see it, debut indie game, because it's technically an indie game made by like 10 developers, 30 developers at the most, and it's like nominated for almost every single category, and in literally every single category that's nominated for, it's probably going to win. Besides maybe best performance, because best performance, since there's 3 of them, they might split votes. So we'll see.
What were the nominees for best game?
Yeah. Game of the Year. Yep. Clair Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and then the surprise one that people did not see coming, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So no Ghost of Yotei, no Assassin's Creed Shadow, no Split Fiction. Like
4
very
indie
surprising
games
on that last one. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's a big middle finger to the big devs, like the huge it really is gaming companies.
No, because I mean, you look at it, right? Like Clair Obscure is an indie game, Hades 2 is an indie game, Hollow Knight's an indie game. Death Stranding isn't an indie game, but it's very much a Kojima game, and it's very like, I think Death Stranding's always been a niche game specifically. And then you got Donkey Kong Bonanza, because of course there has to be a Nintendo game on there. But again, Donkey Kong's great. Everyone has praised Donkey Kong for like being a really great platformer this year. But yeah, it literally is gonna be another one of those awards where it's like Elden Ring was nominated for Game of the Year, and there just isn't anything that's going to take that away from Elden Ring. And I think that's going to be Clair this year. I think Clair's just the front runner for that. Maybe Hollow Knight Silk Song could come in and
I don't see it.
Take it, but I doubt it, because it's you think about it, and Clair is just such a, and again, for a game that me and you have not played yet, but we've only seen snippets and have heard people talk about this game. It is literally an achievement, and just in gaming in general. Like, it's a big FU to just the gaming, like business people. Like it's $50. It takes 30 hours to complete. It's got a star-studded voiceover cast. It's got great gameplay, and it was made by a team of 30 people. And it looks better than a AAA game that costs $80 that's made by a team of 300 with a budget of hundreds of millions of dollars.
Infinite.
Right? Like you take what Clair Obscure has done, and I don't know if you've seen the reviews for the newest Black Ops game, Black Ops 7, which is god awful. Yeah. Like you take that, and then you give us Black Ops 7. It's just like, what are we doing as a industry at this point when it comes to gaming? Like, and that's why people have latched onto Clair so much, because it literally is just a giant middle finger F you to what AAA gaming has done to the scene. Because it really is. It's crazy how that this game came out of nowhere, stole the show, and it is the only game that is still being talked about. And that game came out in what? April?
Yeah, it was early this year. Really early this year.
Early this year, and it's still being talked about. Which you can't say for any of these other games, besides maybe Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight and Hades will stay in people's mouths for the longest time, but that's there for a different reason. They have almost infinite replayability.
And they're sequels too.
They're sequels to what really was the two forerunners in indie developers. Hades is probably one of, if not the best, roguelites. And then Hollow Knight is probably the best platformer out there. Yeah, I would say. In terms of lore, storyline, difficulty, it's like I'm still playing through it at the moment. I'm tearing my hair out, but it's a skill issue. I'm bad. I'm bad. Yeah. It's like I can see where I make the mistakes, and then I just go and make the mistake every single time, and then I lose it. Yeah. The music in them are amazing. It strips back what I think is it's a developer's passion. That's all it is, and they want to make games. With Black Ops coming out and all these, I feel like they don't want to make them. They're locked into this cycle, and the people that make them don't want to make them. They feel not organic anymore, but they can't skip it now. They have a pro scene to feed, which also takes away from some of it. I mean, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, StarCraft, all the other big ones. If I'm missing any, I'm sorry. Their game doesn't change. Counter-Strike 2 came out like 15 to 20 years after Counter-Strike 1, and guess what? It's just a reskin. It's the same maps in the same pool. League of Legends is the same every single year. There might be some different characters, but they don't really make it into the pro circuit, and if they do, then fair enough. StarCraft, exactly the same. Dota 2, exactly the same. Like, their competitive scenes are solid. I mean, even Halo, to a certain extent. Like, Infinite's just finished now, so they must bring in a new one out, because they keep talking about a new season, so I don't know if they're moving game. Call of Duty has a new game every single year, and the pro scene have to play that game. But I don't think Call of Duty could ever do that, really. Like, they don't have the legs. It's not... It's looking... They need the refresh. To be honest, I don't even know how Counter-Strike does it when people... We've been looking at Dust 2 for 15 years, and it's still entertaining. Yeah. It's still entertaining, and it's the same... Pardon me. It's the same strats over and over and over again, and I don't know why I'm enthralled to watch it every single time, but I am. It's the same with Pokemon, right? Pokemon, the map just changes, the game changes slightly, the gimmick, but we look at the same Pokemon. I have seen Among Us for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I still watch it. And I don't understand why.
Yeah. I bet you $50 Counter-Strike 2. People who made Counter-Strike 2 cared about Counter-Strike 2. Pokemon, on the other hand, they take the core mechanic of what Pokemon is and they don't fucking touch it. You catch Pokemon and you battle. And that's what Pokemon's always been and you go challenge things, right? They might add things here and there, and yeah, maybe like Scarlet and Violet runs like doo-doo and stuff like that, optimization. But again, you take a great game and you just don't fucking touch it, right? Like you can do that with COD 4. You could do that with Modern Warfare 2. Like take what those games that people loved, don't touch them. Like the remake for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first, like the remake that came out like 2019, 2020. Amazing game, right? They should have just fucking kept that shit and just added a little bit to it here and there, and then do a seasons and then transition over to a Black Ops. But like keep that, so because that was great. Like that was the first Call of Duty that I played that I actually enjoyed playing with my friends. Like, and you could tell the people who made that Modern Warfare remake cared about the original Modern Warfare, cared about this Modern Warfare, and they put good effort into it. And I think that's the lacking that we're seeing overall in these games, is that they're just dishing out new game after new game, after new game, just to put a new game out there for, like you said, maybe the pro scene, art and business sense for money, and that's not cool. We need to do better. And Clair is showing gamers to really just speak with their wallet, buy that game, and don't just like be like, you can enjoy this game. Like this is a great game. Like, and it was made by 30 people. Expect more, demand more from your game developers. So
yeah, it's good for the industry.
It is.
It's a good lineup as well. Good lineup. Go buy the games that are on that lineup. Don't buy buy Battlefield like me and Luke, or don't buy FIFA, and don't buy F1.
Don't buy that.
And don't buy
for the love.
NBA. Don't buy more.
God,
Starve EA.
Starve EA. Yeah, you can play Skate, and that's it.
Yeah, that's free to play.
That's the only EA. That's the only game by EA you're allowed to play. You can play Skate, and then you can play It Takes Two, because that's technically done by EA, and that's a great game.
That's a good game.
So you can do that one. 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 But that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. But guys, that will wrap us up for this week's episode. Thanks again for each and every week for joining us and watching and liking the videos and listening on audio. We really appreciate you guys. And anytime that you guys want to throw us a topic that we might not have touched on, definitely let us know, and we will definitely talk about it. But until next time, guys, we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.